The Enchanted Compass and the Lost Kingdom. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Gift. Once upon a time, in the quiet town of Maplewood, two best friends, Oliver and Emily, loved exploring the woods behind their houses. They dreamed of grand adventures, just like the ones in their favorite storybooks. One chilly autumn morning, as they played near the old oak tree, a strange-looking man with a long silver beard and twinkling green eyes appeared. He held out a small, rusty compass with golden engravings. "This is no ordinary compass," he whispered. "It will lead you to a place long forgotten, a kingdom lost in time. But beware, only those with pure hearts can find their way back." Before they could ask any questions, the man vanished, leaving behind only the swirling leaves in the wind. Chapter 2. The Journey Begins. Oliver and Emily examined the compass closely. Instead of pointing north, the needle spun wildly before settling on a direction, straight into the heart of the dense forest. "Do you think it really leads somewhere?" Emily asked, her voice filled with excitement. "Only one way to find out." Oliver grinned. They packed a small bag of snacks, flashlights, and their trusted map before stepping into the unknown. As they walked, the trees grew taller, the air thicker, and the sky darker. The further they went, the more they realized they weren't in their familiar woods anymore. Chapter 3. The Whispering Woods. The trees in this strange part of the forest seemed alive. Their branches swayed without wind, and whispers echoed through the air. "Did you hear that?" Emily whispered. Oliver nodded. "Who's there?" he called out. Suddenly, tiny glowing creatures, no bigger than fireflies, fluttered around them. They had tiny wings, golden eyes, and soft voices that spoke in riddles. "Follow the light, but not too bright. Find the path before the night. Step too fast, you'll lose your way. Step too slow, you'll have to stay." "The compass," Emily said. "It's glowing." The needle pointed towards a narrow path between two enormous trees. Taking deep breaths, they followed its direction, stepping carefully. Chapter 4. The River of Time. After hours of walking, they reached a wide, shimmering river. But there was no bridge, no boat, just water that sparkled like diamonds. "How do we cross?" Oliver wondered. Before they could think, the compass started humming. The moment Emily touched it, the river's water split, forming a pathway. "Just like in the movies," Oliver gasped. They stepped carefully, feeling the cool mist around them. But halfway through, the water started closing in. "Run!" Emily shouted. With their hearts pounding, they barely made it to the other side before the river crashed back together. Chapter 5. The Lost Kingdom. Beyond the river, a breathtaking sight awaited them, a golden kingdom hidden in the valley, covered in vines and glowing under the moonlight. Towers touched the sky, and an old castle stood proudly in the middle. "This place, it looks like something from a fairy tale," Oliver whispered. A rustling sound made them freeze. From the shadows, a tall figure stepped out, a woman in a long silver cloak, with eyes that gleamed like stars. "You have found the lost kingdom of Eldoria," she said. "And only the chosen ones can awaken its magic." Chapter 6. The Sleeping Curse. The woman, Queen Lyra, explained that the kingdom had been cursed for 100 years. Only those pure of heart, guided by the enchanted compass, could break the spell. "But how do we break it?" Emily asked. "You must find the Crystal of Dawn, hidden in the Tower of Echoes," Queen Lyra replied. "But beware, the Shadow Keeper guards it." Chapter 7. The Tower of Echoes. Oliver and Emily didn't hesitate. They climbed the castle stairs, their footsteps echoing in the silence. At the top, they found a room filled with mirrors reflecting their every move. "Where's the crystal?" Oliver muttered. Suddenly, the mirrors shimmered, and a deep voice echoed, "To find the light, face your darkest fear." The mirrors changed, showing their worst nightmares. Emily was trapped in darkness, and Oliver was alone in an endless storm. "We have to be brave," Emily realized. She closed her eyes and stepped forward. The illusions shattered, revealing a glowing crystal on a pedestal. Chapter 8. The Shadow Keeper. Just as Oliver grabbed the crystal, the room darkened. A shadowy figure with glowing red eyes emerged, a creature made of swirling darkness. "You will not